Alright.
When you're ready, fuck, tomorrow's set is so beautiful. I can't stop thinking about it.
What it do, it's your girl Chi, and I'm back with the motherfucking tea, and you are tuning into Late Night Thoughts with me, your host Joy, aka Joya Chi, the bad bee on IG, or Black JPG if you want to find me on Twitter. We are here with our final episode on Radio 254, and we wanted to, end it with a bang. So, of course, I invited my lovely friend, an incredibly talented rapper, phenomenon, and bass specialist, the one and only Razor motherfucking man.
Hey, what it do, my people? What's good?
What's goody?
Trend,
everybody.
badly.
How you feeling, my friend? How
not
are
bad,
you?
Not bad.
Yeah?
Pleasure to be
I'm so glad you're here.
After watching so many episodes.
Yeah.
And wanting to be here.
Of course.
And I'm glad that I'm the final interviewee.
You're the closer, man.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, as
very
it should.
sad to say, but
yeah.
You
move to bigger and better things, so it's all
true.
good.
That's true. We keep on leveling up.
Amen.
All
Amen.
the way due.
Yeah, lazima. How have you been though? How's your week going? How's your day going? Tell me what you got planned.
Hey, my day's been hectic. Hectic.
Run me through it.
Though, has been amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should even just drop it now.
Oh,
there's just a lot of things that have been happening, a lot of things that I've been planning for.
Okay.
I have a show tomorrow.
Oh yes.
So
Beer District.
Yes,
Sirski.
7 PM with like Gaza Drum, my people. I hope everyone has tables reserved. I hope you're coming.
I would love to. I have an interview I'm holding.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. What is this?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It'd be your own people. If you're watching this, it'd be your own people.
Let me tell you, even Maya tweeted about it. She was like, everyone who's going for whatever, tell us so we can book a table. And I looked at that tweet and I was just like, fuck.
You guys need to be center stage.
I know. But the thing is, ningejua singepanga hiyo interview. Akiwalai. But the next one, because there's going to be several.
Oh, for sure.
I will be there front and center, my friend. You know how it is?
So yeah, just planning and rehearsing for that show.
Yeah.
And ensuring that it's a tight show because it's my first show back in Nairobi after quite some time. I've not performed in Nairobi since last year, May.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. I did my Alchemist show last year, which was madness.
Amazing.
And of course, I performed in Kilifi earlier on this year, and everyone was just like, "Hey, Bona, you've neglected us, Nairobi guys."
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Let me see what I can do for the people.
For the peeps.
Management made it happen, and here we are. So yeah, just preparing for that.
Yeah.
Also planning. I'm planning on releasing something very soon. So working on that.
Okay.
So it's just been a week of work. And also a lot of work outside of music that has been happening.
Of course.
Yeah, we give thanks.
Amen.
We're normally told being busy is a good thing. So
it is.
Yeah, that's how it's been going. But good vibes, man.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Good vibes. It's been a good week.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So you don't ever feel like burnt out at any point? Are you just kind of like pushing through it?
Nah, I think I'm also one of those guys who's so big on resting. I'm one of those guys who I have to nap all the time.
I feel that. Me and napping.
But in fact, my naps are basically like pre-sleeps because like 2-hour naps. So yeah, I normally just try and also structure I normally plan for my weeks way ahead of time.
Okay.
Monday this is happening, Tuesday this is happening, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
So things don't just all collapse on you at the same time,
Of course.
But as time has continued as well, things are just piling up and it's very hard to just have 1 or 2 things to do in one day.
Yeah.
So I really hope that I don't experience a burnout anytime soon. But the way it's looking, there's just a lot going on. So
yeah.
It's having to get used to this life.
Of course. Beautiful. Now, Razor Man. Why razor? Why not knife? Why not sword? That's what I want to know.
You even just say those words. Does it have the same oomph? Like
sword
knife,
man.
Sword man. Like
knife man.
Come on. Like, Nah.
You're right, actually.
No, but on the real.
Yes.
Actually did a podcast last week and I was explaining now
on Suki with Suki
and Suki and Hafari.
Yes.
On Breaking Hurts. And I was telling guys, this name was not even a name that I gave myself.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was so I'm named after my great grandfather.
Oh wow.
By my actual government names, which I will not say.
No.
Yes, you just know I'm called Razor Man.
That's all they gotta know.
ID. No, Reza, man.
Yeah.
But so I was named after my great grandfather.
Okay.
In our village, and with all the people that knew him, excuse me, he had a nickname, Mzewembe.
Wow.
So
I love that.
Yeah. We're
Actually,
cool
artists are like the coolest niggas ever.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
In fact, my great grandfather would have been an amazing artist. He was life of the party,
Yeah.
So, I think it was very many years back, like let's say 2014, 2015, thereabout. We went to my village for my great grandmother's birthday. It was like 80 something, 85, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
And he went with family.
Yes.
And so my best friends were there and all of that. And when you drive into the house, there's a plaque written Mzewembe's residence.
Wow.
So when they saw that later on in the days when it clocked, and they asked my mom, like, yo, by the way, why is it written Mzewembe's residence on the outside?
Yeah.
So my mom goes on to tell them the story of how her grandfather was this well put together man.
Yeah.
He was just, nice, sharply dressed in a suit. He had a cane, top hat. He had a Merc. That nigga in the village with the Mercedes Benz and whatnot. The ladies loved him. He just carried himself very well.
Yeah.
And when she told them that story, they were just like, that is just so you.
Yes.
They're just like, we've known you all your life and this is what you've grown to become. And they're like, we can't call him Mzewembe because that's him. He's the OG. He's the OG of OGs.
Yeah.
So they were just like, let's give it like a twist.
Yeah.
And they're just like, you know what? Direct translation.
Razor Man.
And then it started off as a joke. And I was just like, guys, like, surely, what kind of name is that?
Yeah.
But everywhere we used to go now, everyone was just like, yo, Razor, yo, Razor,
yo,
yo, Razor.
Yo.
And then, of course, my voice broke. And all of that
happened. That was even one of my questions. That was one of my questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're just like, now, Razor, like, you're everything that your grandfather was, and then on top of that you have this deep voice and all the ladies love you and whatnot. You just command a lot of attention. So they're just like, that's who you are. And so it just carried on, and all now my friends started calling me Razor.
Okay.
And then when I started music in 2019, I remember just sitting down and thinking, okay, what name am I actually going to give myself? And amidst all of that conversation with my friends, then they were just like, I don't know why you're thinking about it. We've given you a name.
Yeah, quite literally.
Yeah, and that you're not calling yourself
anything else.
You refuse any other name you give yourself. It's Razor Man.
Yeah.
And so I decided, you know what? It's who I am. It's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Why not do that?
Beautiful.
And I think it's probably the best name that I could have chosen for myself.
I agree.
So that is why Razor Man.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for that. I love an in-depth answer, and I love that it has roots to your family as well, because I think, when you bring your bloodline into something, it just makes it that much more powerful and impactful. So that's beautiful. So you said you debuted music in 2019.
Yes, I started music with the R&B extraordinaire, the lover boy of Nairobi and of Kenya.
Okay.
Mr. Caleb Awiti.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
And so how all of that happened was, of course, Caleb and I have grown up together. We've been best friends, brothers, like we're family. And when he started doing music, he wasn't really releasing any of it apart from YouTube.
Yes.
But then one time he came to my place and he was just like, yo, by the way, Razor, I have music to play for you, whatnot, He started playing for me music from his first project, Love Letters 1.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, this shit bang. It is bang.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind I'd never done music before. Like I've played instruments, I've done all of that stuff, but I've never thought of rapping. But he played me this one song and it was called All For You. And there was an empty verse. I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do on this track, whatnot. He played it and I was just like, yo, Caleb, I have to be on this song.
Period.
And he's like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? And of course, we're young and we're just like, walk around and find out. You know? So we're just like, yeah. He's like, bet. Let's write for this right now. We're there cooling our chips and whatnot, jamming to a small JBL speaker. Writing dumbass lines. I've even forgotten the lyrics. I need to remember. But we're just like, just started writing. And 2 days later, I was at his place.
Wow.
And funny thing is, like, most of the times when you hear of, everyone has a struggle story when it comes to,
of course,
to music, to being an artist, to being a creative. Caleb literally had gaming headphones. And that is what he used to record music on. Gaming headphones with the microphone.
With the wire.
With the wire. And so when it's time to record, you have to shout in the house, everyone, keep quiet. Keep quiet. And then you have to cover yourself with a whole blanket, a duvet for noise cancelling and all of that stuff.
Put a mattress at the door. Yeah.
And then we go upstairs and he had a huge JBL speaker at his place. So we bring it back, we bring it downstairs to listen to the music
Oh
and
my
whatnot.
God.
And we recorded All For You. The next week we recorded another song. The next week we recorded another 2 songs. And you're just on a roll and we're just having fun. Then I told Caleb, okay, we've recorded all of this. You have to release this EP. And Caleb was very, I don't know, bro, you know, pressure. I was just like, bro, I do not give
To take my excuses.
Yeah, no, I'm your manager now. And we're releasing this now.
I'm the captain
I'm
now.
the captain now, by the way. And for that first EP, I think I did, not even I think, I know that I did more marketing for that EP than he did. Because he was just like, you know, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do, And I was just like, we'll figure this stuff out. Like, it's just a matter of having to start. You need to start. And so we released the EP. And I remember there's a time we went to Aga Khan Academy in Mombasa.
Yes.
And there was this event happening. I think it was a football event or something.
Okay.
And they were playing music off of an aux. And of course, us being the daring kids that we are, and we're like the cool kids in Mombasa.
Of course.
We're just like, we went to the guy and we're just like, you know what, give us the aux.
Yeah.
And we played All For You, and we played another song, Don't Do This. And everyone was just jamming, and they're just like, yo, damn, that's you guys. And we're just like, hey, man. And everyone just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Then at some point, everyone was just like, we've heard you on Caleb stuff.
Thank you.
More than enough.
Yeah.
We're tired.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be able to do something of your own.
Amen.
Why are we just hearing you on Caleb stuff? We need to know if you can actually do this.
Yeah.
And thankfully, as I said, Caleb and I had recorded so much music before he left, before he went to Canada.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, by the way, I'd like to take one of these songs and just release it. And I released it after doing some heavy marketing, and everyone loved the song. But then everyone was still like, but it's still with Caleb.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you don't understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
So after that, then I was just like, you know what, Sawa. I decided I'm going to order my own mic. What not? I'm going to download FL Studio. I'm going to do this thing by myself.
Yeah.
Recorded my first EP called The Afrogenesis.
Oh shit. Is that on Spotify?
It's everywhere.
Okay.
All my music is everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna look into that one.
Yeah. YouTube, all of that stuff. So recorded The Afrogenesis, released it, and the rest is history. Here we are.
God damn, that is so fucking cool, bro.
So it just happened just like this. And it was just a marathon, but I was just like, hey, you know what? Just start.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You gotta just follow through with whatever it is you're doing.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. Now, you released your first album, Simp by Nature.
Yes.
In 2021. I want to ask, what does the word simp mean to you, and why was it important to subvert expectations and embrace the word?
I love that question, actually.
Good.
Because I remember when I first released the album, just a little backstory.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm sending it to my mom. Yeah, mom, all of that
Yeah.
stuff. And my mom didn't really know what the word simp meant.
Okay.
But all of her friends would then message and be like, are you okay with your son calling himself a simp? Like, you know what simp means? And so everything is just being sent and like,
Not the aunties.
bro, I'm telling you, invest. They were just like, okay. But I tell people I was raised to be a gentleman. Like from the moment that I could make out language and whatever, it was always treat women the right way.
Amen.
And so when then I came into music, and because music and the creative industry just thrives off of controversy. And things that just catch people's attention. And now, just the same way my aunties were just like, do you know what the word simp means? I was just like, nah, I need to reclaim that word.
Amen.
Because what we're calling simps nowadays, of course, there's
respectful niggas.
Yeah, there's kuna wale wakando who do what they need. You know, they know what they're doing. But a simp to me is a gentleman, someone who goes over and beyond for the woman that he likes, for the woman that he loves. He treats them right. He does all of this. And so for me, then I was just like, I'm a simp by nature. I'm a gentleman by nature. I do not know otherwise. I love and I love hard, and that's it. And I was just like, this is a perfect way to start the story of who Razorman is, because a lot of my music is based off of love and love experiences and all of that.
Of course.
And I was just like, you know what? Let me get on an album call it Simp by Nature, have the controversy, talk about how my heart was broken, how after that I was just like, yo, forget all of these women, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
But then towards the end, I still was able to find love and be accepting of love and experience all of that. And so I was just like, you know what?
Maybe I am a simp.
You know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like
Yeah.
the things that I've done for women.
Let's recap. Let's recap.
Yeah.
Even Gabby wants to. By the way, Gabby's in the studio, guys. She's at the back here. She's saying she wants to know the story. It's Pia Mimi. Pia Mimi. It's all good.
That one. No, you know, sometimes you do a lot of things and you look back at them and you're just like, I was actually doing all of that.
Yeah.
For someone who wasn't even doing jack shit.
Ooh!
Like zero.
Let me tell you.
So demanding.
Yeah.
And because of course you think and you know that you love them and that,
Yeah.
and as I said, that's who you've been raised to be.
Yeah.
But then it clocks and you're just like, nah, I can't.
You deserve better.
Yeah, like you're being used, you know? And I was just like, Z.
Yeah.
Z. So after that, I was just like, by the way, yeah, I think Simp by Nature was a moment.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not happening again. Like,
Yeah.
I've definitely grown. Like, I know how
Yeah.
the streets move now.
Yeah.
I know you women.
Hey!
Treacherous
Wait.
in this
Why are
dunya.
we in it? Why am I
Treacherous
in it?
in this dunya.
The girls in the room are very wholesome, good women, you know?
Treacherous in this dunya. If I start telling stories, hey, watch out too. But anyways.
But you know what I like is that, like, even that whole concept of doing the most for someone who isn't pouring back into you doesn't solely relate to relationships.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It could literally just, not relationships, romantic relationships.
Yes,
it could be in friendships. It could be in a job. It could be in literally just any scenario in life. And growing up is just about being able to recognize that, okay, so I have this thing in me that constantly wants to give. But in order to give, you also have to be given.
Yep.
You know, in order to pour into, you also have to be poured into.
And
Yeah.
and I think for me now that was after that album, I think that's what that album represents. Being able to realize that yes, you do love and you love wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
From romantic relationships to even your friends. Because
Yeah.
most of the people that I call my friends are my family, and I go over and beyond for anyone.
Yeah.
You want this hour, you want money for this hour, da 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 da.
Yeah.
I don't have it, I'll find it. You know what?
Yeah.
You need to be dropped here, hour, let's do it. You da, da. Like I'm always just going over and beyond for everyone.
Yeah.
But then I realized, yeah, like guys definitely need to be able to pour back into
Exactly.
and you can't just agree and accept to just be used like that.
Yeah.
And as much as it is who you are, you
Yeah.
need to be able to control that and also ensure that the people that you're keeping around you also pouring back into you. So,
Amen.
yeah.
Amen. I like that. So I want to ask, what was the significance of releasing your debut album in 2021? Did you have like an awakening during quarantine? Because every time I talk to artists who released anything, either between like 2020 and 2021, it was because of quarantine. They were like, I need to put this out right now. The world is ending. You know what I mean?
Before I catch the vid and I go.
Yeah.
I think people normally say COVID was a curse. But I tell people COVID was such a blessing to me. It was such a blessing. I was able to focus on myself.
Yeah.
And just do things that I loved, and there was no pressure, and I was just moving around, figuring out all of that.
Yeah.
And I think it's also very convenient that I started this music thing with Caleb in 2019 in November.
Yeah.
And then COVID comes March of 2020.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, okay, what do I do? And
Wow.
people actually want this music and
Yeah.
what's going on. And so I had all of this time, and that's why I said, you know what? I released the music in, I think it was April or May. I released it in April, I think, on my birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
And then by August, I had my microphone and all of that. And I was just like, I'd been working with my producer, creating sound for such a long time. But I did not have a mic or a way to record.
Yeah.
So by the time I got my microphone, I had like 10, 15, 20 beats that were just sitting there that I had written for. But I had never recorded. And as I said, with artists, most of the times, because of how we expect to be perceived, especially with something like music,
Yeah.
and everyone, and being a SoundCloud rapper,
Yep.
they're just like, yeah, is this something that I really want to do?
Yeah.
Is it? And everyone is doing trap at this moment, and,
Yeah.
and there's Gengeton coming in, and so do you what not da 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 da.
Yeah.
And for me, I was just like, nah, I want to be different and I want to make different sound. And and even if people do not accept it, I'm doing this because I love it.
Exactly.
And you have to start somewhere. You know, most of the times with creatives, you don't want to release something until it's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I came to realize, as a creative, especially with your own work, you'll never think something is perfect.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
There's always something that you're nitpicking at, and oh yeah, do this, do that, da 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 da. My producer had never mixed. He had never mastered a track. We had never done any of that. But I told him, by the way, Elvis, we're just going to start. Find the basics of mixing, ensure that the song sounds decent. So let's go. And I was like, you know what? I want to be able to tell stories with all of my projects.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to release singles. I'm not going to be that guy. And of course, with many artists and even mostly upcoming artists, it's only single. And I was just like, nah, I'm just going to do a whole project. I'm just going to do albums. So if you check even my discography, it's just albums and EPs more than singles. True. And so for me, the significance was be a storyteller.
I like that.
Don't just be someone who comes and raps a lot of nonsense for people. Like, you can definitely do that once in a while with your singles. Yeah. But I want all of my bodies of work to be able, when guys go and listen, they're just whole, and people actually listen and they're just like, I feel like I know you. You know, and for me that was just like, let me be vulnerable, even though I'm a new artist, and just be able to tell a story that do something that I'm proud of. Yes. And when guys come and ask, it's not, yo, Razor, your first song was called Sijui something, Haga something. Like, why? Like, you know, it's just a very silly story. Like, can you actually have a beautiful story to tell people from the beginning? Yeah. Up until the day that you decide that you're going to retire. Yeah. And so for me, then that project was just, let's be storytellers, let's be real, let's be vulnerable. Don't be scared to talk about these things, and just start. Yeah. Because if you don't start, then you'll never start. You know? So,
And the beautiful thing about that is that even with, like, let's say Simp by Nature, is that you have a journey that you can look back on. So you, even while you were at that moment then, now you can look back and be like, okay, I've changed and I've moved on and I've grown from that, but you recognize that that person, that artist is still very valid in your musical journey.
In fact, I normally tell people I'm very selfish in the music that I make. Very, very selfish, in the sense that I'm making this music for me, by the way.
Period.
Because first off, I need to be able to listen to this music and enjoy it before other people get to enjoy it. I'm not just going to put music out for you. You know? And so for me, and the reason I say my discography is so big, I think I have like 46 tracks, 47 tracks out. Is because it's my diary. As you said, you want to be able to go and look back and listen and see that evolution, see the story, appreciate all of it, see the growth, and say, oh damn, we actually started here. Like, I was a simp and all of this stuff is happening to me, and now we're here, and everything is so beautiful and whatnot. Even with the struggles that are going on, it's beautiful.
You can appreciate it.
So
I like that. Okay, so now you recently released your highly anticipated single, Needing, where you seem to be reassuring the lover in question that you'll be there for them when they need. So there's this running thread in your music of you being a lover boy. I wonder, why is love such a significant theme throughout your music? Go on.
It is a loaded question.
It is. Loaded. We ask loaded questions on this show, Chair.
No, I think, as I've told you, I was brought up to be a gentleman.
Yes.
Like, so for me, and on top of that, I was raised by women.
Okay.
I was raised by purely women.
Yes.
I think the boys that I used to interact with were outside of family. I think I only, when I was growing up, I only knew like 2-3 male cousins, like, that I would actually see all the time and all of that. And so being surrounded by women and being brought up by women, you then get to hear a lot of their stories of the love and heartbreak, how this went wrong and whatnot, listening to all of their gossip sessions and then just ranting and, you know, just going on and on about it. And for me, what I told myself is, I'm always going to be the guy that these women in my life always said they wanted, or I'm not going to be the guy that they were complaining about, and all of these experiences. Like, I'm definitely going to always aim to be better than all of these men that they were talking about, you know? And because it was so close to me and you see that emotion,
Yeah.
for me, I think I've always just grown to always want to love people and show people appreciation.
Yeah.
And that's why I always go over and above for anyone.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, when you come and you're around Razorman, I want you to feel appreciated. I want
Yeah.
you to feel safe. I want
Yeah.
you to feel happy.
Yeah.
It's good vibes.
Yes.
And so good vibes just stems from love.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That is so true.
And I said, you know what?
Yeah.
That's basically all I know.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be the music. If it's my music, it's mainly going to be about that.
Yeah.
Everything else that I do in features, whatnot,
It can be a bit,
it can be a
you
bit,
know.
let's go to the club, let's do this.
Yes, yeah.
But then again, you're always interacting with women.
Yeah.
And it's always a story about, yo, I went out and I saw this shorty. And
Yeah,
yo, this and this happened.
yeah.
And yo, Razorman, you'll never guess I went out and this happened. There's
Yeah.
always so many stories to tell surrounding love.
Yeah.
And so why not just own it and be very, what's the word? Very unapologetic about it. And just sing. You know, and make it as listener friendly as possible. Not too explicit.
Yes.
For people to be able to just listen and just be like, yeah, I went through that. In fact, when I was doing the podcast with Marley and we were talking about a song Dancing at Deja.
Yes.
And he was telling me how when he was doing sound check for a show, someone went to him and was just like, I listened to Dancing at Deja when it came out and it was just a vibe. But then I listened to it and the other day I lived the same
exact scenario. Yeah.
And you're just like, that is exactly what we're trying to say. Like, as much as I'm an artist, I'm vulnerable and we all go through the same experience.
Of course.
And we all experience love.
Yeah.
So I don't sing about love. Like, we all love love and we all even love to hate love. But
yes.
love is a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I agree very much. Okay, I like that. Now, does this new single represent a new era and perhaps symbolize more music on the way? Maybe. I want to know. Give me the tea.
You want me to drop some exclusives?
I mean, you know.
But hey, because it's your last show.
Thank you.
Let's give the people something.
Thank you.
Something. But yes, if people are keen.
Yes.
On the music that I've released this year.
Yeah.
There's a theme to it. And the reason that there's a theme to it, and it's all going to make sense in a few months.
Okay.
I'm working on an EP.
Yes.
I'm not going to say what the name of
That's
the EP
all right.
is, but I released a song called Questions.
Yes.
Then I released a song called Needing. And the next song, which is coming out end of this month, which I will not say.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the name.
Okay.
Is another song that questions needing dash. It's a story.
I like that.
And it definitely represents a new era in my life of new experiences.
Yes.
Newfound love, happiness.
Yeah.
And realizing that you'd get to a point where you actually know what it is that you want.
Yes.
And you're not going to settle unless people actually fit that.
Speak that.
So questions always need something. So I'll let you finish that one.
Give them a little cliffhanger, you know?
Yeah. It definitely represents a new stage in my life.
Yeah.
Which I'm very happy about.
I like that. I feel like a lot of my friends, when I talk to them, there's always, I think we've all gone through this epiphany in life where we're all just like, I actually deserve everything.
Yep.
I actually do. I don't know why I ever thought otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's just really beautiful to see people around me embrace that as well. Because I feel like once you surround yourself with people who have the same vision as you and want as much for themselves as they do for you, then you're all able to like kind of flourish in this with this energy. So I like that your new project is also reflective of that. I think that's beautiful.
I mean, there's a lot of, in fact, for the longest time after I moved to Nairobi, and people have been listening to my music, and everyone was just like, yo, like Razor, you need to sing.
Yeah.
We know that you can sing. You need to tap into that, and you need to do this and do that. And so this project is a lot of me singing as well and trying out, just playing around with my vocals and understanding what I can do with my voice and all of that. And I feel in as much as as I said, it's newfound love and all of that. It's also growing as an artist.
Yes.
And actually realizing that, yes, you can definitely do so much more and be more versatile.
Yeah.
And have fun with it, you know, and not be scared. Just do and release.
Just do, bro.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now you've recently and also frequently been a collaborator with Mali and Josh.
Malio, Aki Josh.
And y'all have become quite the trio.
Yeah.
Why is it important to you to work with the people around you, and what impact has that had on your music?
Art is very sensitive. Art is very personal.
Yes.
Art is an extension of who you are. And owing to that, you cannot just work with anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
Just because you want numbers, just because you want clout. Like, there's so many artists that I can talk to, I can get featured on, or I can get features from, I can feature in the music.
Yeah.
But then you realize that that sound and that music and what they're talking about and the experiences are not aligning with who you are.
Yeah.
And also someone understanding your sound, because, as I said, my sound is very different. I said I'm just going to be different.
Yeah.
Getting people who understand that, who fit your image,
Yes.
who understand your sound,
Yeah.
and are willing to do that, and not, most artists or most even producers or whatever it is tell you, hey, sit unajua, man. Like, I've been here, I've been doing this, and this is what is banging. Let's do what is banging. I'm not trying to do what's banging. And everyone that I work with tries to, in some way, defy the odds, defy the norm, and do something different. And we're just like, yeah, we're special. We're those niggas. Like, that's who we are.
Of course.
And someone like Marley is that.
Yeah.
Someone like Josh is that. If you look at people that are featured on my projects, I literally recycle the same people featured on my projects. Apart from Lost and Love, where I got a few other artists now from Nairobi.
Yeah.
It's always Caleb Awiti.
Yeah.
Caleb Awiti. Why? Because that's family. You have a connection with them. They understand you. It's actually going to resonate in the music.
Yeah.
Not just, you found this again, we're doing this, and your energy is not there. Like,
Of
you need to be able to create with people who you enjoy.
Yeah.
You enjoy being around. So for me, I think it's very important to have a team like that who, even outside of the music, you get to experience life with.
Yeah.
And I mean, you mean, we were in Kilifi in December.
Yes.
And it's all of our friends. And
Of
we're experiencing,
course.
like, we've gone and Maya has performed and all of this. But after that, she's off stage. We've traversed the vibe mbaya.
Yeah.
You need to be able to have people who you experience life with like that.
Yes.
Because then you're able to create together and create something beautiful.
Yes.
And it's similar experiences.
Very true.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely resonate with that, because even when I was starting off the radio show, initially I was like, oh God, I don't know who to have on the show and like how to go about it, who am I going to feature and that kind of thing. And like with my first interview, I remember just texting Maya, telling her I was so stressed out, I didn't know what to do. And I had to have like an interview the first thing. And she was like, okay, girl. Who are you talking to right now? Like, I'm there.
Exactly.
What's the problem?
Exactly.
And I was like, actually, we have, I don't know who I was talking to. I think it was even Luco, about how in our heads we have this image, like, we're seeing ourselves at GQ doing the 10 questions of what you have in your bag. When really, my nigga, if you just look around you and connect with the people around you, you realize those connections are so much more impactful.
You just need to start.
Exactly.
That's it. And you have the people around you to help you start.
Yes.
That's it.
Very true.
So very, very important. Always. In fact, if guys take anything away from this interview today, as a creative, just start. If you do not have the right people around you to help you just start, then you're doing something wrong.
You have to reevaluate your circle.
Yourself, check yourself. But very, very important.
Okay. Can we expect to have the dynamic trio featured in this new EP? Is that too much? Am I asking too much?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
But I am working on so many things, as I said.
Of course.
There's just so many things. I think I'm finishing up with this EP. There's another EP that I'm already working on.
Yeah.
And there's another EP that I want to release as well sometime next year.
Yes.
And all of that, owing to all of that, there's definitely stuff that, like Marley and I have written so many songs together that we've not recorded.
Yeah.
So we need to be able to just get into studio, record that, do this, do that. And we're also just working on so many individual things that we're just like, you know what, let's all do that, get somewhere.
Then we can come back.
Yeah, we're always together.
Exactly.
Like, you know, you're just literally a call away, a drive away, whatever it is. We're going to work.
Yeah.
So expect something soon.
Yeah.
But unfortunately not on this EP.
All right, I got you. It's funny you mentioned this earlier, and now I'm gonna come back to it. You're very well known for your bass, your deep voice. So I want to know, when exactly did your voice break?
What?
Yeah.
My voice broke without me even knowing it.
What?
Like there was no.
Elena too. Boom.
It was. In fact, today I was watching some memories from
Gabby's joking, guys. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, but
yeah,
people go through that phase of my voice is breaking. Like, and hear that.
Yeah.
It's there.
Where will you end at?
I was watching a video of my Snap stories this morning from 4 years ago. And it was a video, we're doing a shoot and my dad was there and whatnot.
Yeah.
And in that video, I sound like I'm the father. Like, you're just like, we've already shot. And my dad's like, have you shot?
Oh my God, don't kill me, don't kill me. Yeah.
For me, I think when I realized that my voice had broken,
was
when I had just started year 7, which was like 2013.
Oh my goodness.
And for me, I was just like, I've just woken up and I'm talking, and then everyone was just like, yo, bro, is your voice deep?
Yeah.
And then it's just gone getting deeper.
Yo.
And even when guys were telling me, you know your voice is deep, and you just go and you talk to babes and whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
But then I started watching videos of myself and hearing myself talk in videos and all, and I'm just like, oh damn,
it's really deep.
I definitely did not sound like this. Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
And keeping in mind, I was such a baby face and everything, such a deep voice. It's like voice and face do not match. Like, but then it's just grown into it. But I think, and I normally tell guys I've had a deep voice all my life because I don't remember how I sound without a deep voice.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember the first time I met you, I was like, is this nigga for real right now? As in, and I was waiting because me and Nangoja to a slip up. So every time I would meet Razor, I'm like, let me just, if I don't look at him like this, I'll just hear him for real. Like
he's trying to play it cool for us, you know. And actually, everyone who meets me, is just like, damn, you actually just sound like your music. Like, are you sure this is how you really sound?
Yeah.
I actually have friends of friends, even people that I've grown up with. So of course, my immediate, really close friends know that my voice is this deep.
Yeah,
but
of course.
Everyone else around them is just like, every time they meet them, are you sure his voice is actually that deep? Is he lying to us? I feel like he's faking it.
Yeah.
I feel like he's faking it. And that has been the same story throughout my whole life, because guys are just like, nah, like it's not real.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, hey, you either like it, you believe it or you don't.
Oh, you
but
don't.
Hey, this is me, man.
Yeah, true.
You know? So this
true.
is very interesting. Very,
I like
very
that.
interesting.
Okay. You recently opened your own very own photography studio alongside your father by the name of Wasamu Studio. Why was it significant to venture into this business, and what do you hope for the studio in the future?
First off, able support KE artists.
Walai, guys.
Economy ni mbaya na ni mali.
Nakufeel.
Kufeel gari kukam interview ni pesa mingi. 195. I'm like, goodness gracious. Hey, where am I getting this money from?
Yeah.
You know, and guys are not streaming my music. Like, please stream my music.
Stream the music and go to the photography studio. Where is it at? Tell them where it's at.
Wasamu Photography is at the Greenhouse. On Gong Road. 4th floor. Suite 20.
Suite 20.
You can't miss it.
Y'all heard it, man. Greenhouse.
So, Greenhouse.
4th floor. Yeah.
Suite 20.
Beautiful.
And beautiful big sign there.
Oh, and it's, guys, let me tell you this for free. That place is fucking stunning. What? I remember just texting Razor off, just like, because I was looking to get into like this directing thing.
Yes.
So I was like, I need a space, but I didn't know where I was gonna go. Then I remember seeing a tweet that Razor had opened a studio recently. So I was like, okay, send me some flicks we see if it aligns with the vision that I have. Guys, fucking stunning. The colors in there are incredible. The lighting is beautiful. It's a really beautiful space, and we're going to be shooting there very soon.
In fact, your reaction forever, it's imprinted in my mind.
Really?
You're just like, yo, Razor, can you send me photos? As soon as perfect. And there was no discussion, nothing. Perfect.
I was like, hey, to my bata, we're
We'll
good.
it was beautiful, but
Yeah.
I think the thinking behind it is, first off, just thinking of how else to expand and do new things.
Yeah.
And you were just dabbled in a lot of thought of what would work, what would not work, what do people need.
Yeah.
Like you need to be able to appeal to people's needs, people's desires, people's emotions. And we realize that everyone wants to capture moments. Everyone wants to be able to frame something that you look back and you just say, wow.
Yeah.
Like, you remember when this happened?
Yeah.
And this was happening?
Yeah.
Everywhere. Your whole life is based off of photos, from your baby photos to whatnot. It's just all of these beautiful memories that make you so nostalgic and make you happy.
Of course.
And so we were just like, you know what? I think that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
And for us, then you were just like, Sawa, there's so many photography studios, but can we then offer
An experience.
Like, come there and it's beautiful space, there's good music.
Yeah.
The space is yours. As you're saying, there's so many backdrops and like you can do so much in that one space.
Yeah.
That you cannot easily find everywhere else in
That's
photo
true.
studio. Like I remember
yeah.
we shot there with Brian Kenyo 3 weeks back.
Yeah.
And we've gone there and there's a smoke machine and whatnot. And it's just like, why is there a smoke machine in a photography?
Yeah,
like,
man.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah.
just like have all of those things that people
crave.
Crave and do not expect to find at photography studios that you can use and actually create masterpieces off of them. But for us, then you were just like, if you come to shoot with us, we want to be able to have and shoot and create for you the centerpiece of your home. Like we want guests to be able to walk into the studio and just like go like, yo, Joy, where did you get that done?
Yeah.
What was happening?
Oh yes.
You know, just
be
able to have something that you can brag about.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, this is my pride, this is my joy, and this is it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just thought about it and we were just like, it's a beautiful place to start.
Yes.
A beautiful place to be and a beautiful thing to do as well.
Yeah.
And also just to be able to now bring all of you creatives,
the photographers, the filmmakers,
artists,
Kilamtu.
come
Yeah.
and shoot. Have a place that you can come and just be free.
Yeah.
And just know that, like, let's work together because it's all about building each other. So having a place where we can just create was one of those ones.
Yeah. I remember Gabby posted a picture on her story once.
Yeah.
And I was like, Madam, you are looking so delicious.
Only at photography.
Unaenda rapper.
Only at
And she just said, oh, babe, we're just going to the studio to take a I said, girl, what?
Yep.
And literally, it makes so much sense because you can literally dress the fuck up and go to the studio and just take fantastic photos. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
the photos that we got from that day were just
I know already. I know.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So that was the thinking behind it.
And what's your hope for the future for the studio? What do you see for it?
I want it to be the hub for us creatives. Like I want to be able to, as I said, I love moving in groups. I love moving with family.
Yes.
I want to be able to have anyone and everyone that I call my family. My friends, my creatives, all of you guys who do whatever it is, not to have a hard time finding a place to shoot.
Yeah.
Can we all just be able to have this space that you raise, I need to shoot, bet.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, Pesa, whatever it is, that's condo, but can we actually have a place where everyone comes and leaves there happy, having said that these photos were worth it. They were quality. This was, you can't really get this anywhere else in this Nairobi at this price range. Like this is it.
Yeah.
And you just be able to set yourself apart from everyone else. So being able to just have that be the hub for creatives.
Of course.
Just have it be a beautiful space for guys to come, create, have a good time.
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and just hopefully be able to have all of you come through.
Oh,
and ensure that is your primary shooting sport. You know?
Of course.
Yeah, because as I said, it's buy your own for your own and supporting your own people.
Your people. So, I love that. Now you were born and raised in Mombasa.
Yeah.
How has this impacted your artistry and creative direction?
Yeah. kijana kutoka Nyali.
Walai, hapo karibu na Kongowea hapo. Kongowea is my sport, by the way. Hey, my guy, may I sleep in Kongowea? You know, everything I buy.
When I tell people my village is in Mombasa, they're just like, your village is in Mombasa.
Yes,
like,
it
what?
is.
Like, yep. Freer town, the land of the freed slaves, man, you know. But for me, I think growing up in Mombasa and having that Coastarian influence teaches you to be unapologetic.
Okay.
And so that is why I said I'm not afraid to talk about certain things.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to just express myself.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to have criticism come my way.
Yeah.
And that you'll feel bad. I just say, if you don't like it, you don't like it. It's fine.
That's cool.
We don't all have to love everything.
Yeah.
You listen to your Drakes and listen to your Who and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's people who are going to listen to Razorman and like Razorman. And so that has really, from the coast, as I said, we're just very unapologetic.
That is true.
It's just, and it's something that actually someone was telling me, the person that organizes the event that I performed at in Kilifi in April. Okay. His name is Mutisia. He has this event, dining experience called Halwaridi.
Yeah.
And he was telling me the reason that I want you to perform is because I've listened to your music and you're unapologetic about this love and the way you talk about it and da. And I'm just like, actually, yeah, us Coastarians are very like that. Like when we feel a certain type of way, we say it.
Tunasemanga tu.
You just say it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like, you if you don't like it, ni sawa. But nimesema, by the way. You know, so yeah, the coast has influenced me in that way, in one. Secondly, I've grown up listening to a lot of bango music, chakacha.
Yeah.
And I normally tell people the godfather of bango, Mzengala, is my grandfather. Like the person who started this sound.
Like dead ass.
Yeah.
That is so sick, Riz, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. And I didn't know this. Of course, for the longest time, I've just grown up listening to bango, and bango is beautiful music.
Yeah.
Just go and dance at weddings and whatnot. It's good music.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, all of that sound that is created, it always resonates with me because I love live music. And when you go for coastal events, it's like a band, you know, a nice brass band doing the thing.
Yes.
That always just sat with me. And so when I started music, I said, I want my music to be able to reflect that. The live music, the brass instruments, the drums, for you to be able to shake your nyash kidogo and just move around. Like, it's not jumping music. Like, mine is very soulful, you know, dance like this, 1, 2, you know, catch a wine here and there, feel the love. All of that has just come from listening to that music. And so that sound, the way you experience life, the way you live life in the coast, has all just come into the music. And also this whole thing of moving, I hate the word click, but
me and Maya ran that shit down.
Click, you know.
Gang. Yeah.
Mombasa is also very small.
Yes.
And the same people that I was with from primary school all the way to senior school are the same people. Like Caleb and I have known each other since year 2. Yeah. And now we're almost finishing university and doing all these other things in our lives.
Yeah.
But it's just the same people, and these are your friends, these are your family.
Yeah.
And so that's the only way I know how to live life. And that's why then I tell you, even when I come here to Nairobi, it's Marley, it's Josh, it's you, it's Gabby, it's Maya, it's all of these people that you'll always just catch me out with the same people. If they're not out, I'm not out.
Oh yes.
You know.
Oh yes.
And so finding people, even with the people that you create music with.
Community.
My producer is the same person from day one. The same people that I feature are the same people from day one.
Yeah.
The people that I want to bring on to new opportunities and whatnot move around with me from
same
day
niggas.
One. And that all just stems from how I was brought up in the coast, you know. So
yeah. I love that. I agree with the whole free-spirited thing. Like, I remember coming to Nairobi for the first time and I was like, niggas move so fast.
Yup.
Like, bro.
Yup.
Niggas are running every day. I'm like, can we just, can we chill a little?
Yeah.
So I agree. And I think even just the whole timing thing, like, it translates in your artistry as well. You don't force things.
Yeah.
You just let things happen. You invest in whatever you invest in, and you know, beautiful things are created once you know, allow the energy around you to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Now you have several catchphrases in your music that I have picked up on. The number one.
Let's go through them.
You know the one.
Twende.
And even I recently saw What It Do Boo.
What It Do
made a
Boo.
couple, you know, features in your songs. I want to ask, do you intentionally manufacture this as a marketing tactic, or does it simply just come to you in your vibe?
Zero.
Yeah.
I told you, music is an extension of who I am. Like,
Yes.
just genuinely.
Yeah.
The same person that I am in my music is the same person that I am in real life.
Yeah.
And so most people actually interact with me and they're just like, oh, damn, like the way you sound so much, you actually sound like your music.
Yeah.
You da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That's who I am. And so that What It Do Boo started as a joke. Like that was my first tagline.
Okay.
When we recorded All For You with Caleb.
Yeah.
And I was just being my silly, sexy
Self.
reason. And so I was just like, I just went, what it do, boo? And then Caleb was just like, wait a minute.
Stop right there.
Like, what?
Yeah.
You know? And so as I started doing the What It Do, boo, it stuck. And that was now my catchphrase through and through and through.
Yeah.
And then when I listened back to now my old music, I realized that I also used to say twende a lot. But I never realized it until very recently.
Yes.
And then it evolved to twende. And now I've forgotten the What It Do, and everyone is just like, you need to say that.
What
more.
It
But I'm just
Do?
like,
Yeah.
guys, like, you know, it was for a moment.
Yeah.
And that was my What It Do phase.
Yeah.
Now I'm in my twende phase because
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, we're up there and we're doing this thing. So it's an extension of who I am. And it's just a way for me to also just be silly in my music.
Yeah.
Like, just shout something silly here, do something, just be playful.
Yeah.
You know, so it just comes very, very naturally.
Yes.
And people just gravitate towards it, which I'm really glad about.
Yeah.
And then it just catches on and I'm just like, gang, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know? And so these things are brought onto you and you're just like, okay, and I actually have to do it as a marketing strategy.
Yeah,
like a
I
tactic.
think so.
You know?
I think so.
So yeah, like this twende thing, it's you guys who pushed it on
Of
me.
course.
Like,
I mean, we had to.
in fact, even when because of course after the Stagger
Stagger
remix,
remix.
is when guys were just like,
Twende.
but in the original Stagger remix that I'd recorded,
Okay.
it wasn't there. It was not there.
Really?
Josh was the one who were in studio and Josh was just like, no, Razor, you need to put that twende there.
In the beginning. Josh is a
Right
musical
now.
genius.
Yeah,
Looking.
in fact, it was Blocker who said it. Because
Oh, shit.
Marley played it for Blocker first when he
Yeah.
was recording his bit.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah, Razor's going to do the remix. And he was just like, no, Razor has to do this. And then Josh was just like, yes,
Actually,
let's do it.
yeah.
And then did it on the remix. And now all of you are just like, now I'm twende, man. Like,
Twende.
what? If you have a national holiday, it's twende.
It's Twende.
Shout out Gabby. Shout out
Oh,
Gabby.
come on,
shout out
guys.
Gabby.
We love a poet.
You know? So
yeah.
just like, yeah. And the thing is, because it's very natural, it also doesn't feel taxing to just do it and just have fun with it. So
yeah. I like that. Oh yes, you've mentioned that you have a studio in your home.
Yes.
Does this make you more hesitant about having people over at the stew? Are you very protective of your space?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Generally, I'm a very protective person over my space.
Yeah.
Even before I did music, people knew where I lived.
But
for you to get past the gate to actually come in was what do you want? Like for me, it's my safe space. I grew up as an only child for the longest time, and so I am an introvert in as much as I'm an extrovert. Like I'm an ambivert, but I love my space. I can go and just be silly and loud and all of that.
Yeah.
But when I come back into my space, it is my space. And so if I'm not comfortable to be free around you and just be myself and move around shirtless and all of that because I hate clothes. Everyone who knows me knows I hate clothes. Then I can't really have you in my space because then I feel like I have to guard myself and be different. It's not happening. So yeah, even having people come to record at home is just like, I don't know. But now of late, of course, now as I've now begun making friends and people that I can actually feel comfortable bringing home.
Yeah.
Slowly now I'm letting guys come over to be able to record and just vibe out together and all that. So
yeah. I agree with the whole space thing.
Yeah.
I think I didn't really deep just how much someone being in your space can affect you emotionally, mentally. You just be having niggas in your house, and as soon as those niggas are out, you're like, Why do you feel like that? You should not feel like that.
Finally. God damn.
Bro, it's like you lock that door and you're like, and it's like, baby, maybe they're not supposed to be in there. So
it's something that I got from my mom, because my mom also loved hosting people. But then it also got to a point where she was just like, hey, all of this energy and whatnot, like, no, if guys are coming home and you feel like you're home. Like, this is your house. So if I don't want you to feel like this is your house, why are you here? You know,
exactly.
But
no, it's true though.
You know,
and your house is a very sacred space.
Yes.
Very much so. People leave things behind that you don't even know they've left. Or this, they've unloaded.
Exactly.
Leave that with the birds. Can you name a couple of hurdles that you faced as a musician in the industry?
A couple. A couple.
Give me maybe 4.
Goodness gracious.
If you can. However many, actually.
For one, I think my biggest hurdle has been, as I said, my music is very different.
Yes.
It's not what everyone is used to listening to.
Yeah.
And having people accept and actually listen to your music and appreciate the music has been one of the hardest things. Like, even people, as I said, a lot of criticism. People would message, I'm not going to say who they'd message, but they'd message my friends and whatnot and just be like, his music is okay, but I mean, I wouldn't listen to it. And
Yeah.
And you're just like, fine. As someone who also you call me your friend, saying all of this stuff behind my back. You don't need to like my music. And actually have my brothers who support the music that I support my journey, support my career, but I know that it's not the music that they listen to. And they say, this music is fire, but definitely it's not music that I listen to. Like, you're doing something and you're growing, and that's good. I don't need to be able to listen to music all the time. So that acceptance and having people actually appreciate the music, and because Kenyans are we're very guarded and closed off. If you like something, you like something, and if it's something different, then Z. Like we don't know how to appreciate and be able to digest and take in new stuff. So that has been the biggest hurdle.
Okay.
Number 2 is coming from the coast
to Nairobi. And
as you said, guys just moved different out. And it's all about the who's who. And you know, and that's why now I said I hate the word, but it's like, we're moving in cliques. And so if you're not part of this, then you know we can't work. And as I said, I'm a very loving person. And if I appreciate your music, I appreciate your work. I'm going to say it. And I'm going to be like your number 1 fan. But now people take that
you're a
fan. Like a negative way, like this nigga just like kissing ass. Who's he? Like, you know, when you go to people with that energy, then they're just like, what the hell? But me, I'm just like, you know what? I like your music. And so I came with all of that energy, loving so many people and the work and But then everyone is just like, feeling themselves. And I'm just like, guys, I really do not care who you are. I love you as an artist and I appreciate you as an artist. Can we just work? Getting people to work with you.
My politics.
Oh boy.
Nishida.
Third is shows, especially.
Okay.
As I said, I'm a person who loves live music.
Yes.
I love performing with a full band. Getting to perform with full bands, especially as an upcoming artist, because you're not who's who in this Nairobi. It's very hard. Guys are not going to give you that money. And so being able, like, you can see a vision. There's so many events that have happened in this Nairobi, big events. And I've met with the organizers. And I know these organizers, and I'm telling them, guys, by the way, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm going to sell for you 500 tickets. 300 tickets. Whatever it is. But I know that I have a fan base of 150, 200 people who will definitely come for this event. And with the artists that you're bringing, I am going to match that energy. And it's going to be a beautiful transition. As opposed to bringing someone who's doing this type of music and whatnot just because they'll sell tickets. It's going to be an experience for your people.
Of course.
But everyone is just thinking of money.
Cash money.
And so being able to share that art with people and actually show guys that yes, it's worth it has been one of the hardest ones. But I mean, finding loopholes here and there and finding ways to work around it is a good thing. And I think that struggle and these hurdles also just they build you as a person.
Agreed.
And they make you learn a lot.
Yeah.
Because then again, I'm just like, I'm actually thankful that I've gone through all of this.
Yeah.
Because then I think I'd have diluted myself.
Yeah.
And stopped just being who Razor Man was supposed to be. Just because I want to be with the hype and do this and do that. But I think all those hurdles are just like, no, you're meant to be here. Just do this and it's all going to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rejection is protection.
Yup. And I think it's one of those ones of there's 9 no's before you get a yes.
Yeah.
And that yes is going to be so worth it. So yeah, I think those are the main hurdles that I'll talk about.
Okay.
Everything else is sasa tutacha to this petty stories.
Yeah.
Nairobi hapana.
Nakfeel. Now you are well known for your enjoyment of F1.
Yeah.
Can you name a couple other hobbies that you indulge in?
Number 1, Max Verstappen. All of you haters, I know there's probably so many Lewis Hamilton fans watching this, hating, telling me, 2020, But guys,
2020 is gone.
In fact, no, it was 2021. But hey, guys, let's move past it. F1 is amazing for me. Any other hobbies?
Yeah.
I used to swim.
Okay.
So anytime I'm able to get back into the pool and just swim a few laps, I thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah.
Music for me is also another hobby. Apart from making music,
I like that.
Music.
Okay.
So my house is always loud as hell.
The
sound system is going crazy. I feel sorry for my neighbors.
Yeah.
Just listening to music, doing all of that. Spending time with friends and family.
Of course.
I have a very major appreciation for that.
Yeah.
And what else? I normally say I'm a very boring guy. Outside of Razor Man, if you know the government. I'm a very laid back, relaxed, calm person who does not like too much going on.
Yes.
So for me, it's that. But I've recently also I've gotten into DJing.
Oh, sick! Shut the fuck! I love me a DJ, man.
DJ race.
The DJs are.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah, very close to my heart.
Yes, gotten into DJing, which is amazing. It's a new. I love challenges, and I think it's a new challenge for me, and it's beautiful seeing people vibe off of the energy that you're bringing.
Of course.
So yeah, the DJing is something beautiful that I've gotten into and I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think I just love cars, man.
You do?
Rally, twende Varsha, I was in Varsha. I just love making experiences and creating experiences and memories with my people.
Yeah.
That's literally my hobby. Just going to have a good time. So yeah.
You mentioned swimming in the pool and that kind of thing. And I've noticed even if you're on your Instagram, you see a lot of pool pictures, beach pictures.
Yes.
Where else do you find that you can really just relax and
apart from the water?
Yes.
Apart from the water, it has to be my bedroom. I told you I love sleep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, for me it's my house. As I said, it's safe space for me. I love being alone in my house. Agreeing for people to come over it's difficult for me. It's you can, but do I really want you to? So for me, that also is just very relaxing. Being by myself, enjoying my own space, my own time, and also just spending time with my close family and friends, my cousins, my best friends. Because then you're able to just be yourself. And I think once you get into this whole creative thing and you're an artist and you're always out there and everybody, yo, twende, Mr. Wadidubu. You want to be able to just be around people
who aren't always screaming in your face.
Will call you by your government name. Know you since you were a kid. Talk with you, laugh with you. You can be silly. They don't really care about who this Razor Man is. They just love you for who you are. And that I feel is just beautiful. It's a beautiful way to decompress. Yes. So I agree. Yeah.
Okay. Final question. What are you looking forward to the most?
What am I looking forward to the most? Number 1, my show tomorrow.
Yes, Sirski. Guys, pull up for that, please.
I've been raving about my set here. Gabby, I've been telling Gabby, I think I've told her 1,000,001 times.
Gab's is singing?
No. Oh. You never know.
Okay, let's not say no.
I might surprise her.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, that's the first thing I'm excited about. The fact that I'm performing in Nairobi again after a very long time. It's my show.
Yeah.
And the set is just sounding beautiful.
Crazy.
The transitions and everything that I was doing with Josh today, I'm just like, yes. We finally have this thing on lock. Number 2 is this EP that I'm working on. That is almost done. I'm featuring 2 artists on it. and there's just that one more artist that needs to record their verse. And that verse, once that verse is done and we're able to record that, I know she's probably even watching this. Aye, damn, did I just expose that?
You just did, because I know my watches. I know my watches very intimately.
Yeah, so just being able to work with them and release this EP and get into this new sound, new era of music is beautiful. More shows coming up. Yes. Trying out different things with my music. Trying to be more creative in everything that I'm doing, as I'm saying, like the DJing and putting all of my friends' music on there. All of this, just catching vibes. Yes. It's all just very exciting, and it's all just like in the future. And there's so much that is happening that I thank God for. Yeah. That is just like, you know what? It's there. Even the things that I don't know are going to happen, I just know that they're somewhere there and they're just going to happen. So of course. Yeah, for me it's just a lot of, even my personal life is my music life as well. Yeah. So it's just a lot of this music is just like, let's get it. Yes. Let's do it. Let's go. Fill up these places. Let's show these guys, of course, what they've been missing for the longest time. Yeah. You know, so yeah. That's beautiful. Okay, cool. So thank you, Raze. We've gotten to the end of our interview section. We are actually halfway through the interview right now. I realized that I left the shots in the place, so I'm going to go get them. So while I'm doing that, we're going to be playing You Needing by Razor, his new single. So I'm just going to search that up real quick. Yeah. This is a really good song. I really fuck with this shit, bro. You say you want to take things slow, see I got everything that you need and more. Allah. Thank you. Okay, let's play this shit. Let's get it. Say you wanna take things slow, see I got everything that you need and more. And I'll be knocking at your door, ready when you're ready, just believe it for sure. So you can holler at me, I'm there already. Love you steady, steady, steady. Whenever baby, just say you're ready, yeah. No, I'ma hold you down, no time to fool around. And when I hear the sound, I'm coming real quick, no doubt. Cause I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about me, I'm thinking about us and what we could be. A mansion in the hills, but more than me no way that's real. Now you say you wanna take things slow, see I got everything that you need and more. And I'll be knocking at your door, ready when you're ready, just believe it for sure. So you can holler at me, I'm there already. Love you steady, steady. Whenever baby, just say you're ready, yeah. Then you say you wanna, when you wanna. When I'm holding on ya, busting in the smiles, and I really wonder what you're thinking of. With an aura so contagious, feeling intoxicated, feeling like I made it, my nigga, yeah, I made it. This feeling you can fake it, nah. Now you say you wanna take things slow, see I got everything that you need and more. And I'll be knocking at your door, ready when you're ready, just believe it for sure. So you can holler at me, I'm there already. Love you steady, steady, steady. Whenever baby, just say you're ready, yeah. Na hivi miaka zikipita, kweli nilishindwa kama nitapata yule moja wa kushika mkono. Safari ya maisha nayo tutambe katambe eti, na tujenge pamoja, tushiriki pamoja maisha, picture perfect kama zile kwenye posta. Roho ya gonga faster kama tumdundo wa ngoma. Now you say you wanna take things slow, see I got everything that you need and more. And I'll be knocking at your door, ready when you're ready, just believe it for sure. So you can holler at me, I'm there already. Love you steady, steady, steady. Whenever baby, just say you're ready, yeah. Now you say you wanna take things slow, see I got everything that you need and more. And I'll be knocking at your door, ready when you're ready, just believe it for sure. So you can holler at me, I'm there already. Love you steady, steady, steady. Whenever baby, You say you ready, yeah.
All right. That was Needing by Razorman. That is his current single, guys. Please go and stream it. It's such a good song. Who produced that, by the way?
My boy Elvis.
Elvis
Rimberia, the one and only, the OG, the GOAT.
That's really sick. I like that. That was really
produced
good.
He's produced, mixed, and mastered all my music.
Nice.
We started from Simp by Nature, from Afrogenesis,
Walai.
all the way to now.
That's so sick.
That's Elvis.
I love that.
That's Elvis.
So now we're going to go on to our next section of the interview, ATL, annotate the lyric. So I'm going to read you out a lyric of yours, and you're going to tell me what it means, what you were going through at the time, what you were thinking, that kind of vibe.
Before we get into that,
Yes.
that's going to be a long.
Oh shit! Shut o'clock! Shit! Thank you. Shut up. Cheers, babes. Of course. Ooh, all right. Nice. We are ready. We are prepped. Walai.
Hey, it's a Wednesday. Hey, guys, don't drink on Wednesdays. Don't be
It's
like,
never that
goodness.
deep to be drinking on a Wednesday, guys.
What?
Drink on Thursday.
Please. Please, Friday Eve.
Exactly.
Thursdays are the new Fridays, people.
Period. So the first lyric we have up is, now you say you want to take things slow. See, I got everything that you need and more. And I'll be knocking at your door ready when you're ready. Best believe it for sure.
For sure.
Tell me, what was going through your mind when you were writing that? What does that mean? Who is it about? Guys, anajificha hapa kama hatumoni.
No, for me, it's as I said, I love and I love hard.
Yeah.
But then you realize that not everyone loves hard and as quickly as you do.
Okay.
You know, and so accepting that, being appreciative of that fact, and realizing that we all fall in love in our own times, and we all experience love in different times at different stages.
Yeah.
You also need to be able to take things slow.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Sawa.
Yeah.
I've told you, Sawa, may I love you. You said, hey, bado.
Yeah.
I said, Sawa, we'll take things slow.
Yeah.
But trust me, I know that I've got everything that you're needing and more. So whenever you're ready, I'll be right there. Like, I'm just like,
you're posted.
Are we there yet? Do you love me yet? Like, hi.
Oh, that's so cute.
You know, so it's just like, just owing to that and just be like, trust me, I'm just going to be very adamant about it. And as much as I'm not going to really pressure you and all of that, just know that if I say that I love you and I care about you as a person, just know that I'm always just going to be there, just reassuring you of that.
Yeah.
And making it known.
Yeah.
And when you're ready, and when you say that you do love me and you're ready to do whatever it is with me, then I'm right there.
Yeah.
Just say ready.
Yeah.
Nico.
Beautiful. Something that I've realized hanging out with like couples is that you have to learn to cater to the other person as well.
Yes.
You know, when you're on your own, ni yako tu, ni peke yako, lakini when you're with someone else, you have to be empathetic to what they're going through or who they are. True. So I like that you've actually explored that in the song as well.
It's very important to, as you said, I know what I want.
Yes.
And all of that, but at the same time, you know what you want, but is it what they want as well? And don't impose yourself on people.
Yes.
Just be very understanding.
Yes.
Take your time, be slow about it, be respectful about it.
Of course.
And the whole process is just going to be beautiful. Whether it works out or it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Sour.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
That doesn't just be bad.
So just get me bad, guys.
You know?
Okay, the next lyric we have is see when I see you staggering, it really got me wondering what you can do when you get down to bubbling nice. Easy go. Jiggle go.
Stagger remix, my people.
Yes,
Stagger
sir.
remix.
Tell me about that one.
For me, one of you East African women are blessed.
Just a round of applause, quick.
Blessed.
Of
you know those
course.
ones. That is all caps.
Oh
all
yes.
Caps.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, when you go out to these clubs, man, you just see these babes dancing, and I'm just like, yeah. First off, of course we've kunyad our 1-2 Makalis, nini, and you're staggering but you're having a good time, and I'm just watching and I'm just like, God damn. Like, what did it feel like to dance with you?
Yeah.
What did it feel like to catch a vibe with you?
Yeah.
And just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Like, can you just genuinely have
a
fun time? As I said, I'm from the coast. I love dancing.
Yeah.
So for me, dancing is just another extension of me as well with the music. And so seeing someone who actually dances and they're just like, yeah, this is me, and just very free.
Yeah.
Really, it's just like, yeah, like what's going through your head? Like, you definitely look happy. So can we catch that vibe together?
Together. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Third one, on the stage and I'm rocking with my goons. Me and my guys, we taking it easy. Aha. Tell us. That's actually like one of my favorite songs. Yeah. I love that chorus. It's so fucking like it just sticks, and you can't help but just replay it over and over and over.
And if it's also your favorite, you just need to be at Beard District tomorrow at 7 p.m. Selfless plug to listen and jam with me on the stage. If you're my goon, yeah. For me, it's, as I said, then again, everyone that I work with is family. And me, my family, and my goons, those are my people. Like, we do everything together, and so even when I'm performing, most of the times when I performed at my Alchemist performance, I remember I brought on Elvis on stage, I brought on my brother Ibra, and the band was going crazy, and Akina Ibra have come with t-shirts and signed t-shirts, and they've thrown them into the crowd, and all of that. And it's just, when I'm on stage, trust me, I'm having fun, and the people that I'm having fun with are my goons, and trust me, the reason that I say we're taking it easy is because we're just being who we are. The same, that energy that you see, that's how we are when we're together, always catching a vibe, always dancing. The way people always see my videos of me in practice, and I'm twerking, and one of the guys just are like, what the hell is going on? Man? Like, what's going on? Yeah. Those are my goons. And having fun, taking it easy, just always having a good time, because Razor are my vibes. I'm Razor.
Man.
Good times.
That's true.
So, I think that was just a song for, let's have a good time. Let's just have a good time.
Let's just vibe out.
Yeah.
Okay. Baby girl, know you pretty. Better know that. And your heart real tired. I'ma hold that. I'm just trying to show you love when it's done right. And for sure, for you, I'm a fist fight.
I'm even trying to remember what song that's from.
That is from She Don't Know Too.
She Don't Know Too. Yes. Those are now the first 4 songs that I was doing with Caleb.
Yeah.
And Caleb and I, we're just such, all of my boys are simps. Like, we're just such, like, you're going through a problem, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm there for you.
I got you.
Through it all, I'm just going to be there for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you. I'm going to ensure that you're good. I'm going to ensure that you're all right. And just ensure that you feel happy, you feel safe, you feel relaxed. Like, all of these other pressures are just not, they don't matter in this moment. And so, in that song, of course, we're talking about how this babe doesn't know her worth. She doesn't know, or rather, she may know her worth, but because of all of her experiences,
they've chipped at her.
Yeah, chipped at her, and now she doesn't really appreciate who she is and the person that she is wholly. Yeah. And for me, I'm just like, you know what? Trust me, when you're there, I'm going to love you, and I'm going to show you that you're worthy of everything. Yeah. Like, no, it doesn't matter what you've gone through, all of that. Yeah. You're beautiful. I'm going to ensure that you're always good. I'm going to hold you tight. I'm just going to ensure that you're not going anywhere. Like, trust me, I'm going to love you, and I'm going to love you. You might get tired of it, but I'm going to love you. So I think that was what that lyric was about.
Okay.
And the album is, of course, it's also from Caleb's album Made for Love.
Yes.
And so,
of course,
you're made for love.
Yeah.
You, babe, are made for love.
Yeah.
Just know that that's what it's going to be.
Can I ask if you've ever gotten in a fist fight over a babe?
Easy.
You are just saying things here.
Personally.
Me as me.
I If I'm with a babe or whatever it is, you know those people who you go to a club, then you see a guy is talking to a baby, you're vibing, or they get mad, you're talking to my babe, I'm just like, you know what, it's easy.
Yeah, let me just move. Yeah.
I'm confident in who I am, so do that. But if I ever see a guy disrespect a baby, does it? You're my friend. Trust me, I'm ready to rock you.
Yeah.
I'm so ready to rock you.
It's true though. I even remember that energy that you had when we were at the Miss, and some nigga was just like making me feel really uncomfortable. And you just stepped up like, hey,
yeah, bro. Well, yeah.
just relax.
So trust me, yeah. But I think my voice is also too intimidating.
Yeah.
So I don't need to get to a point where I need to fight. You know, it's just like, yo.
Yeah.
Are we okay? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong? No, nothing, bro. Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to her. Oh, okay. Sawa. You sure you're good? Sawa.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. After Harpo, then I hopped on the stage, brought a vibe. You know, Razor is the rage. Good times. Tell me about that.
You know, Razor, anyone that knows me, and I always say it,
yes,
Razor's music is good to listen to.
Yeah.
On your Spotify, on your Apple Music, whatever it is. But when Razor gets on stage,
that's when things go
down. And we're jamming.
Yeah.
And we're vibing.
Yeah.
Trust me, I am the rage. I remember, then again, I'll just keep on going back to my Alchemist performance. So many of friends that I'd made had never seen me perform live. Probably do half live, whatnot, but now with a full band and this is what is going on. As soon as I got off the stage, they all came to me like, yo, Razor, how the hell have I never been to your performances? Like, you're a performer.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind that performance had so many issues with sound and whatnot and nini, but everyone was just like, your energy.
You brought it.
I don't think there's anyone else in this Nairobi, especially an upcoming artist, and not my words, who can do what you did on that stage and just have the crowd vibing the way you were vibing. And I've always just known that. When Razor touches like this, ni vibe mbaya.
Wow.
And in fact, it just goes back to my high school days when we used to do MUN, and there was these MUN parties.
Yes.
If I was Razor Man, they used to call me Moto Fire.
Please, okay.
So when I go on stage there with the DJ and I'm light engineer and I'm doing this and I've got guys are just like, no, Razor, you have to come onto the dance floor, show us a move, do this, do that. Like everyone, are you not going for the MUN party? But yeah, I'm not going. Literally, that was
That's
it.
real.
Razor, are you going? So we'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll be there. If you're not going, Z.
Yeah.
And it's just, I know that. Just come. Watch me perform. Trust me, you'll have a good time.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Because you say this, but then you do that, and your emotions you want to hold back. We can't be doing it.
Hey.
We can't be doing it, baby.
People know my lyrics more than I do.
Hey, please.
God damn.
You're famous in these streets. Trambie, what was happening there?
Yeah. As I've told you, this is in my past life. This was Chanas. Showed me quite something. For me, personally, friendships, romantic relationships, I'm very big on communication. And once we've talked about something or we've said something and we're doing something, let's do that.
Yeah.
I can't keep coming back to say the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so that was just from a situation where, of course, I was talking to a babe and all of this is happening.
Yeah.
And constantly having this conversation of communication. If you're going through something, you're not burdening me by telling me this.
Yes.
I just want to know so that I know where you are in life and all of that. But still, okay, no, I understand. Definitely I'll do this, I'll do that, da, 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 da. Still, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, da, 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 da. Same thing, same thing. And I'm just like, like you say this, then you do that. And then you're going through something, you're not saying it. You're holding back your emotions. Why are we doing that? If you say that you care about someone, you say that you value someone and having them in your life, you definitely want to be able to experience life with them. So why are we doing all of that? You hey. Anyways, let me not
let's not reminisce, tuachane tuna hiyo kitu. Yeah. Okay, saya mwisho. Mysterious secrets, hold it back, defense baby. Girl, you gotta live life, you gotta live right. I don't know if I said that in the correct way or in the same cadence. For the night?
For the night.
Yeah. I think that one was with Chief
For the night is the Caleb Awiti
Caleb,
and my boy Arabi, my OG.
Yes.
And we just said that lyric.
Mysterious secrets, hold it back, defense baby girl.
Yes.
You gotta live life, you gotta live right.
Yeah. That's from now my album Lost and Love.
Yes.
And that's from the beginning of the album Lost, the last part of the album.
Okay.
And when I first moved to Nairobi, you realize that babes are just babes move just very weird. Like, everyone is all about again, not talking about your emotions, pretending like you're hard and and yeah, this nigga doesn't need to know how I'm feeling, and playing hard to get. And me, I'm just like, by the way, the stories of hard to get, I don't understand. By the way, I'm just like, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So for me, then I'm just like, yeah, why are you mysterious secrets?
Yeah.
Nah, let's just stop playing this back and forth.
Yeah. Let's be dead ass.
If we're living for the night,
yeah,
and that's what it is. Like literally, the song is for the night. If that's what it is that you want, then let's do that. Say that, and let's just have fun.
Yeah,
So yeah, don't try and be That's how you can. It's cute to some extent, and then after that, you're just like
unaboeka,
unadu nini sasa.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because we're grown.
Very.
Very. Okay. Sawa. So we've gotten to the end of our ATL segment. Now we're gonna go to our Q&A segment. Here I asked my followers, friends, mutuals to send in questions and comments for Razor. And this is the hashtag Ask Razor segment. So the first question is, this is so funny. How does he do it? Giving people a taste of good music. I love that one. That person was really passionate about that question.
Yeah.
Tell us, how do you do it, Riz?
How do I do it? Even I don't know how I do it. Ni God too. Nataka thank God. No. I think, how do you do it? Music being an extension of who you are.
Yes.
Because if it's an extension of who you are, you're not forcing it.
Yeah.
You're not trying to be someone else.
Yeah.
You're just being yourself.
Yeah.
And as long as you're yourself, people are always, it doesn't matter, it's not everyone, but some people are going to resonate with that person and the type of person that you are.
True.
And once you do that and you capture people that way, guys are always going to be invested.
Yeah.
And so as long as you ensure that you just keep it real and sing about real life experiences. All of my songs are about real life experiences. I don't know how to sing about, these songwriters who can talk about something that CGO, this is the scenario. I find it very hard to do that.
Yeah.
And so because you sing about real life experiences, it's very easy for people to resonate and actually just be drawn into it.
Yeah.
And then it just gives good music.
Yeah.
And you vibe out.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
that's how I do it, my people.
Hey, there you go.
Keep it real.
Amen. Someone asked, what is your ideal date?
My ideal date.
Go on.
First off, I hate like dinners, man.
You hate dinners.
I hate
Honestly,
dinners.
I kind of do feel that.
Ask me why.
Why, babe?
I said I'm an introvert. I hate talking. Like, there's too much pressure.
Okay.
You're staring at each other like this. Stories in nation, and you're just like,
you just hold hands across the table, just like.
You're just like, no, should I use my phone? But it's impolite to use my phone. Like, what's going on? Wait a bill, please.
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah. So what would you say is ideal then?
I love activities. An ideal date. God damn.
God.
Like major.
It can be literally anything.
Yeah.
Money notwithstanding, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I'd love, and I think this is also just very selfish, but hey, I'd love to fly out a babe to experience a Formula One weekend with me.
Ooh, okay.
And amidst experiencing the Formula One weekend with me, of course, you get to do all of these other activities.
Yeah.
And it has to be a place where there's like water for us to be able to do like water sports. And all of that. Just be able to do a lot of activity.
Yes.
Because I know F1 is fun. Like if you get to understand F1, and because I've been to an F1 race.
Did I?
Yeah.
Shit, okay.
I've been to an F1 race.
Yeah.
IRL. And it's just, there's so much activity that happens. And so it's very hard for you to just have a down moment.
Yeah.
Like, there's always something. So the race is not happening. Okay, we're going to do this. There's the village there with music and whatnot. And then there's concert. And
yeah.
I remember when I went, I think it was Swedish House Mafia was performing or something like that. There was Usher and who not. Like there's just so much to do.
Yeah.
It would just be perfect. Like we'll actually just go and do all of those things and you're just like, oh damn.
Yeah.
We actually created memories, having experiences together.
Yes.
Because experiences are a big thing for me.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, then you can always, it's still just you and her.
Yeah.
As much as there's so many other people, it's still you guys, you know. So yeah, there's no down moments of, oh yeah, what's going on.
Too much stress.
Yeah, too much stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Okay. Third question is, what is your biggest fear as an artist, and who challenges you most as an artist?
My biggest fear as an artist. is not achieving my end goal with this thing.
Okay.
Not achieving my end goal with this thing. My end goal is not music. It's not being an artist. There's so much.
I remember you told me actually.
Yeah. And then I'm not going to tell everyone that's our secret for the close family.
The friends.
But yeah, so for me, my biggest fear is not being able to achieve that.
Yeah.
Because I want, and with what I was telling you, it's being in a position where I'm able to put everyone around me on top, to be able to have opportunities, to be able to make something for themselves, because I know that they're talented, I know that they're capable, and they're probably like 5-10 times better than other people in this industry who are up there. You know? It's just being able to have a platform.
Yeah.
So my biggest fear is getting to a point where you're not able to have that platform to give those people.
Yeah.
To do that, because then I'll feel like I've failed.
Yeah.
As an artist, as a creative, not just a musician. I'll just feel like that's it. What was the second question?
Challenge. Who challenges you the most?
Me as personal, like close friends or
whoever.
Who challenges me? I think it's everyone around me.
Okay.
Because as I said, number one, when I moved now to Nairobi and now working on this EP before I started working on it.
Yeah.
I'd say Marley is one of the people who really challenges me, because it was just like, no, Reza, you need to sing. Gabby had been on that story for the longest time. And I just got, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they're just like, nah, you have to sing.
Yeah.
And so having people like that around me who have forced me to be able to now break from the mold that I'm comfortable in.
Yeah.
Is one of the best things.
I agree.
Number two has to be my father.
Okay.
The reason I say that
is
because my dad, his facial expressions, his reactions, they don't lie.
Yeah.
They do not
like a lot of our parents, unfortunately. I don't know if that's unfortunate or fortunate.
No, for me it's very fortunate because my dad will just be like, yeah, sawa. But you need to yeah, sawa.
Yeah.
But like sing in Swahili, but I need to hear a verse in Swahili. Like you need to make a song that goes from point A to point B, whatnot. So it's like he's not even in the music industry, but I say your listeners are the best people to critique your music because they're just going off of vibes.
Yeah.
They want to listen to good music.
Yes.
You know, and so him especially constantly.
Yeah.
I'm normally even afraid to play for him my music. I'm just like, hey, I'll probably leave there feeling so demotivated.
Yeah.
And just like, guy. But all those conversations that we've had and him pushing me like that is just, it
allows you to strive.
Yeah, exactly. And ensure that you're always, yes, like I'm doing this, but as he was saying, like, can we get there? Can we get there? Musically and for what I want to do, it's not, I don't think they challenge me, but they're a big inspiration and keep on pushing me to want to get there.
Yeah.
Is Burna Boy.
Okay.
Because when you watch Burna Boy live performances, especially, like for me, as I said, I'm big on live performances.
Yeah.
His live performances are a production
there, of course.
And the vibe, and you're just like, I want to be able to get there.
Yeah.
If I'm able to get there, I'm not going to stop until I get there. But it's not if, it's when I get there, but I'm not going to stop until I get there. It's just very important being able to move the crowd and ensure that the set is tight and this and that. Like I watch all of his performances. Any performance that is on YouTube, I've watched probably like 10 times over and just analyzed all of that.
Yeah.
And that really challenges me. So
Okay.
And I'd also say my friends.
Of course.
Because my friends do not take anything mediocre.
Nope.
Like I'll record a song and record it again and again and again. And then it's sent to Elvis, and Elvis mixes and sends me like 10 versions.
Yeah.
Because my friends were like, no, but Reza, I feel like the kick should come here instead of here.
Yeah.
And I think your voice should do this instead of that.
This.
And Reza, now this song is not hitting, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, you remember when you did this in that song?
Yeah.
It has to be like that.
Yeah.
And I may decide to not do what they're saying, but they're just so real with me.
Yeah.
And always, they're just like, yes. And so I know when they say yes, it's a yes. They're not just there to kiss ass. And Reza, man, goofy.
Yeah.
So I think those are the 4 biggest things and people that challenge me.
Okay, I like that. Someone said to ask you about the phrase "he ni and unique."
I feel like I know who that is.
Yeah, you probably do. You probably do.
Because only a select few people know that one.
I figured that was an inside joke.
Guy.
So we've been told to ask you, and I've asked you, what is that? What is that
last
phrase?
year, funny story. So last year we had gone to the coast on holiday.
Yeah.
And of course I've gotten my license, whatever it is, all of that.
Okay.
But I'd never gotten a physical license.
Yeah.
And so I was always moving around with this NTSA print with that you can scan and then you find it on the NTSA app and all of that.
Okay.
So this time we're driving down into Mombasa town.
Yeah.
And then you got into the Bamburi Junction, and you know how there's always the cops there.
Yep.
So now this cop has seen I'm there with Jeremy. Jeremy is there. He's putting his cigarette. He's chilling. The babes are in the back with botis.
Yeah.
Music. I'm shirtless.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, we're on a holiday.
Yeah.
And we just look like such Nairobians, you know?
Yeah.
So she stops me. Kijana leseni iko wapi? So of course, I open the glove compartment, give her the paper. I'm like, I'm easy, but
Yeah.
I know I have a license.
Yeah.
Kijana una leseni? I say, what do you mean I don't have a license? Hebu nipe ID. I give her my ID.
Yeah.
Kijana huna leseni. I'm just like, what do you mean I know this thing expires in 2025.
Yeah.
What do you mean I don't have a license?
Yeah.
Naangalia hapa nakwambia haiko.
Yeah.
Kijana, I'm telling a boss, I have a license. I don't know what you're telling me. Kijana, hii leseni ni ya unique. It's one of those ones when you go to driving school, the first things they give you. Hii ni ya unique. Hii nakwambia huna leseni.
Yeah.
Huna leseni.
Yeah.
So boss, I'm telling you, I fought with that cop. Argued with them for like a good half an hour.
Oh my
Gotten out of the
God.
car, suji what not, nini, all
Yeah.
that stuff. I've called so and so, da,
Yeah.
until a superior came. The mkubwa of Bamburi
Oh
police station.
shit.
And he says, yeah, what's the issue? I'm saying, boss, I know that I have a license. But this baby said me I don't have a license. What's the issue?
Yeah.
So now he explains to me, oh no, digital license, what not, you need to go to Huduma Center to do this, do that, da, all of that. So I'm just like, that's all she had to say because she said me I don't have a license.
Period.
What do you mean I don't have a license? Lesson in your unique. What do you mean you're unique? That's nonsense. Boss, I've been driving for over 20 years and you come and talk very big nonsense. Hey, nothing like that.
When they catch you
hey, like a rat
on the highway.
I was just like, nah. But now after
Yeah.
that moment, so now, of course, now when I called my mom, and the first thing my mom asked me, in fact, because I was just like, yeah, mom, we've been stopped here by the cops. Were you shirtless? I was just like,
Oh my God. The
so-
mothers know their children.
she knows how I move.
Yeah.
And so just that whole experience was just such a funny experience.
Yeah.
And ever since then, because that was like the first time I was ever stopped by a cop.
Yeah.
And it was just such a funny interaction.
Yeah.
Everyone that was on that trip is just like, yeah, listen, you are unique.
Nia unique. Nia
You know?
unique. That is so good. I
So,
love that.
It was a ridiculous moment.
Yeah. Okay. Someone asked, what do you do when you get writer's block?
I just have writer's block, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't force myself.
Yeah.
I can't force myself.
You can't.
I'll sit on my laptop for half an hour listening to the same beat, and I'm like, I know I have a flow for this beat, but it's not coming. And so there's times that I've gone 4 or 5 months without writing any music. And then come back, and then you write 10, 20 songs. And then disappears again.
Yeah.
And you'll write, and then I have these moments where you like write the chorus of a song, the first verse, and then the second verse is just not working.
Yeah.
And you go through like 3, 4, 5 different versions of the verse, but it's just not hitting the way you want it to hit. But I've told myself, I just keep on telling myself it's okay,
Yeah.
because, and what I normally tell myself as well is, you've probably not experienced enough to finish this song. Like you need to be able to go out there, have good nights out with Akina Joy, and then go to Kilifi, and travel here and do that.
Yeah.
Or come on this interview and have this conversation with Joy.
Yeah.
And something is just going to spark that in you.
Of course.
And you'll eventually finish that song.
Yes.
And it'll come out when it needs to come out.
Yes.
So yeah, just ride the wave. Let it be.
Let it be.
And eventually it'll be finished. Never
Yeah.
force art.
I
Never
agree.
force art because people
100%.
feel it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's spiritual.
Yeah.
Someone asked, looks or personality?
I like her heart. I like her heart.
Go.
I love her smile. It's in the eyes.
Lover boy.
For me, I think most importantly, in fact, anyone that's known me, all my boys know, from my first girlfriend to my girlfriend now, none of them look the same. None of them look the same.
So you don't have a type?
I do not have a type. For me, it's energy. Like, can you actually my boys are a big part of my life. And my boys accept you and bring you in and make you part of family. If when we go on holiday, we're going to my place. You're in my mother's house, you're in my father's house, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You need to be energy that is good energy.
Yeah.
So if you can hang with me and I can just be myself, just be my government self.
Of course.
And just be open.
Yeah.
And you can actually then hang out with my boys because my boys are just like me.
Yeah.
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Done deal.
I like that.
Yeah, luckily, of course, you can't look
shabber.
You're looking something. Because hey, man.
True, man.
For
your own sake, also, because when you bring people around and they look at you, it's like, hey, let me save you that.
Also, I mean, have you seen me?
Exactly. Talk your shit.
Hey,
Talk your
my
shit.
parents tell me they didn't give birth to a handsome boy for me to
to go waste the handsomeness.
You know,
amen.
They need some cute grandchildren.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. This last question actually links to this previous one we just said. Someone said, "Are you in a relationship?" ASMR. Tells the people, claim your babes. I'm dying, please.
Woo! Yes, what?
What was that? What was that? Who said that?
Okay, I'm very happy, guys.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
He's not very happy.
Relationship.
Yeah, don't even DM him. Yeah. Don't even look up his.
About if you love my music, by the way,
that's it.
You know, majority of my fans are female. So I love all my women. But yeah, if you love my music,
it's a godly love, by the way.
It's musical love. It's just, let's go and catch a vibe.
Amen.
So,
yeah. Okay, good. That was our final question from the Q&A section. Now we're going to go on to our very highly anticipated section, also known as Link or Think. So essentially, I asked my followers and friends just to send me a couple of scenarios anonymously of just messy situationships, relationships. Alafu katika mimi na wewe, we will decide if they should link or if they should think.
You're now listening to Dr. Love.
Come on.
Late night conversation with LG.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's give it to
Let's go. So the first, and my followers are a bit so you just have to embrace that.
I've been watching this show, the things that people say.
God, the things that people say. I'm like, there's no way. But anyway, we go. I've been the third in this relationship for a couple of months, but I am falling for one half of the couple. And I think she likes me too. We have a deeper connection, but whenever I bring it up, she says she can't act on it because she would feel bad for the guy. I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to go off cuff and think that this is probably a babe's talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to get feedback from the room. What are we saying, guys? Are we saying we linking? Are we saying are we thinking? Where are we going? Reza, you start.
I think you should think, man. Think. The reason for that is, and personally, this is now that I'm the therapist, but also therapists aren't meant to tell you what they feel and what they think.
Yeah.
But since we're hanging with Dr. Love and LG.
Exactly.
Personally, I cannot do polyamorous relationships. I do not do. They're very messy for me.
Yeah.
The reason for that is someone will love someone more than the other, and then you feel unappreciated or unwanted and whatnot and all of that. And sometimes, especially in this situation, someone who's battling their own thoughts like that and saying, oh, she'll feel bad and whatnot, I don't think it's someone that you want to be with. Because as I said, you need someone who loves and loves hard.
Holy.
Like Reza, man.
Yeah. Not the self-promo. I get you.
In this life, you definitely need someone who's going to be unapologetic about how they love you.
Yeah.
And be able to shout it to the world and not have to second guess it, because if they're second guessing it, then really, so for me, that one.
You're saying you think
about it. What do you think?
I think I'm definitely with you on that, because the way someone acts when they're around you is the way they're gonna act. They're gonna keep acting. So who's to say that? Let's say she leaves the nigga, right? Y'all get in a relationship, whatever. If you add another third, who's to say she won't go to that third and say, I can't leave this one because I'll feel bad. It's just a cyclical situation now.
Undecided.
Yeah.
And you need someone who's solid.
Exactly.
You can't be taken back and forth.
Yeah. I also have a thing about like being thirds in a relationship, because at the end of the day, couples will always prioritize each other.
Yep.
You're going to be there, lakini hauko there for real. Yeah. So utasikia too, you'll just feel a bit isolated because they are in a relationship and you're there and it's fine, but it's like exactly. So I'm going think.
Maybe she's also just being nice. She probably likes this guy more than she likes you.
Yeah.
But because she, those ones of diplomatically correct.
Yes.
I cannot just
PR.
PR.
Yeah.
Mr. Kingereza. She doesn't want to say it outright. So for me, I'm just like, you'll always find someone else.
I
agree. Find someone better.
I agree.
Trust me. You just have to be able to remove yourself from that situation.
Yeah.
And stop hurting yourself. Yeah.
All right. So the second scenario we have is, I've been talking to this guy for a couple of months, blind dating, if you will, and everything was going well until we met up. And whilst he went, I wish, whilst he went to the bathroom, he'd left his phone unlocked. And I know I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help it. So I clicked on the screen and immediately found a Reddit thread on how to trick women into bed.
Guy!
In this dunya.
Nairobi, wewe.
Now she said, I've fallen for him, but I can't trust him. What should I do?
Guys. Let me play devil's advocate. Probably just a guy who spends a lot of time on Reddit.
Then trick a woman into bed.
Oh, listen.
Okay. Let me listen.
Listen to me, Linda.
Okay.
Listen, honey. Listen.
Okay.
It was just like, hey, this is what guys are talking about. Let me see what guys are saying. Maybe. But to have it open on the date, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But you know what I've learned about Reddit is super ultra specific. So kama unatafuta kitu unaitafuta na utapata. I don't know how he fell upon that thread, but it's giving, this nigga has plots and plot lines in his head. Exactly. So tunasemaje, Gabi, what are you saying, baby?
Hey, boss, don't even think. Run, my friend.
Dash.
What are you thinking about? Goodness.
It is true.
Think or dash.
Link, think or dash. Dash, baby.
Dash.
Yeah. Tunasema kimbia hapo.
Trick someone into bed.
Yeah.
Nah. Trick
is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insult couture, baby.
That's
like,
not very Twende-like, man.
Yeah. Self-promo again.
I'm being shameless. This is the last time you're going to hear this show.
It's true. It's true.
Rinse everything that I can out of this show,
rinse and repeat. So tumesema we kimbia
dash, my friend.
as soon as possible.
Dash.
All right. So our last scenario. Recently, I went through my partner's phone at a family. Damn, this phone thing is a bit.
If you're going through someone's, anyways, let me.
All right.
Yes.
Recently, I went through my partner's phone at a family reunion because I had a couple of suspicions, and found out that indeed he was cheating on me.
Oh no.
Upon confrontation, I was screaming at him in front of the family. Right. I discovered that I was actually holding his twin brother's phone. Turns out their niece had bought them the same phone case for their birthday. And so they thought it was cute. So he wasn't cheating. Okay. But now, exactly. That's my whole thing. But also, you've just screamed at him in front of the family. And it was the twin. Yeah. But she said, I had suspicions. So it's like, are these suspicions unfounded or are they actually legitimate? Because, sometimes a woman's intuition is very high. But it was just unfortunate that this time ilikuwa simu ya mtu mwingine. So should I say magic, guys? What are we saying? Are we thinking? Are we linking? What are we doing?
Wait, what is linking in this situation?
So linking, okay, so basically to link is just to stay, basically, to stay with that person. To think is to now take a step back and be like, I don't know if I'm really trying to be in this sitch.
Think about herself, Kidogo, a little bit.
Okay.
In the sense that,
Gabby says think about herself.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not fully.
Okay.
Because of course, if you have suspicions, then there's something there.
Yeah.
Like, even you to go through his phone like
Yeah.
that, there's
Yeah.
a level of you guys not trusting each other. And that's
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. A lack of trust is that trust has to be the foundation in any relationship, a friendship, a romantic thing, like it just has to be. So if there's nothing there, lazima uji take a step back really and think about that. What are you saying, Waze?
Take it from Dr. Love.
Go on.
Never go through your
Partner's
significant other's phone. That is one thing that I have never done and I will never do. Even if you have your suspicions or whatever it is, like it's ask, have
Communicate.
have a
Yeah.
conversation. It's not right. Your partner's phone is the personal space.
Yeah.
And if they allow you to use their phone, that's fine.
Yeah.
But also don't go because if you go fishing,
Snooping.
you'll find something.
Of
If
course.
you go fishing, you'll find something.
Yeah.
There's always going to be something that will just take you off.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see other. For example, Razorman with all of his female fans.
Yeah.
Mr. Matt, thank you with the love heart.
Yeah.
I love Sasa. Now you go, who is Joy?
Yeah.
Why are you sending a love heart?
Yeah.
But it's just like
Yeah.
you don't really have context. And then now in this situation, she's blown that thing out of
Proportion in front of the fam.
Embarrass boyfriend wake.
Yeah.
It's an issue.
Yeah.
Because then for me, even if I'm just like, sour, you link. But is that really her decision?
Yeah.
Because now that's on the guy.
Exactly.
Because personally, if that happened to me, personally, that's some sort of disrespect also.
Yeah.
I'm not a person who goes talking about my stuff in front of people like
Yeah.
that. So would that guy want to stay with her and be with her? If he does, I'd say definitely link,
Yeah.
but be able to communicate. Communication is everything, as Joy has said, as
Yeah.
Gabby has said.
Yeah.
Be able to talk things through. And if you feel that you're not happy in that space and you're constantly feeling that doubt, then just be able to just take yourself out of that situation.
Agreed.
Because relationships are meant to be able to have you feel safe, feel comfortable.
Yes. Yes.
So if you're feeling that way, then is there really a point of you being there? You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Agreed. Okay. We've got some wise niggas in the building, guys. I told y'all we'll give you good advice. as we should. That is the final scenario for the Link or Think segment, and that therefore concludes our beautiful interview.
That second one was crazy.
Yeah, the Reddit one. I said take
Madness.
I hope she got her Uber and just dipped. Like,
I think I'd have just
In the washroom.
because that's
nah, that's madness.
no.
Even as men, please let's check ourselves.
Yeah, man.
What is this,
What is going
What
on?
is
And
he
the
doing?
thing is, she liked your ass.
bro?
That's really the Gagarini.
You just had to be a simp by nature. Wink, wink.
Please, I'm done. I'm
just
so
had to be a
done.
saint by nature.
Amen. Because that's all you gotta do.
That's all
Take
you
care
gotta
of your
do,
people,
man.
man. All right. I just want to give a huge thank you to Razorman for coming out to hang out and
having me.
to have this little cute interview with me. It's been so much fun. I
Oh, it's
hope
been
you've had
amazing.
fun. Yes.
I don't usually do radio interviews that much.
Well, okay.
So-
So first time for her thing. I'm glad. I'm glad that you came on. I'm glad that Gabby also tagged along and she gave in her
Gang.
cute little inputs here and there.
Real.
So it's been Late Night Thoughts with LG, guys. This is our final interview. Unfortunately, you will find me elsewhere, I'm very sure, because I just be outside. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. You've been so fucking great, and I can't wait to see you at the next venture that I'm at. Please make sure to stream Razor's music. Make sure to go to the Wasamu Photography Studio.
Yes, please.
Support Kenyan artists, and yeah, we will see you when we will see you. I love you guys so much. Mwah!
We sound out the razor way. 1, 2, 3.
20! All right, guys. God bless and good night.